Chapter 4. The Price of Duty. Roman had made his decision. He would marry Emily for the sake of his father's happiness. He knew that it would be a loveless marriage, but he thought that it was the right thing to do. Nadia, on the other hand, was devastated. She couldn't understand how Roman could choose duty over love. She felt betrayed and hurt, and she could not bring herself to forgive him. Days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months. During this time, Emily moved into the Forbes mansion and took over as the lady of the house. She was cruel to the servants, especially to Nadia. She would berate her and make her do the most menial tasks. "Emily, Nadia, you're such an idiot. How could you not know how to properly fold a shirt? I swear, you're so useless. Nadia, I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'll make sure to do it properly next time." "Emily, sorry doesn't cut it. I expect perfection from my servants and you are far from perfect." As Emily's resentment towards Nadia grew, she would go to extreme lengths to make her life as a servant unbearable. She would give her demeaning tasks, even those that were below the duties of a servant, such as scrubbing floors on her hands and knees or doing laundry without any detergent. She would constantly belittle and berate her, always finding ways to make her feel inferior and unwelcome. Emily's actions were cruel and unjust, but Nadia would always maintain her grace and dignity, not allowing Emily's words and actions to affect her self-worth. She knew that her healing touch and kind heart were her true worth, and would not let Emily's behavior change that. "Emily, Nadia, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to clean the upstairs bathroom." "Nadia, I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I finished cleaning it but I wanted to check if there was anything else you needed." "Emily, I don't need you to think for me. Just do as you're told and don't question me. Why is my dress not ironed yet? I have an event to attend in an hour." "Nadia, I apologize, Miss Emily. I was running behind on my tasks and I haven't gotten to it yet." "Emily, this is unacceptable. You need to prioritize your tasks and understand that my needs come first." Roman, who saw the way Emily treated Nadia, tried to help her, but Nadia refused his help. She felt that it was too little too late. "Roman, Nadia, I can see that Emily is being cruel to you. I want to help you, but you keep pushing me away." "Nadia, I appreciate your concern, Mr. Roman. But I can't accept your help. Not after what happened between us." "Roman, Nadia, I know I made a mistake. Please let me help you with Emily." "Nadia, I want to believe you, Mr. Roman. But I can't trust you again. Not after you chose duty over love." "Roman, Nadia, I understand that you're hurt. But please, let me make it up to you. Let me help you with Emily." "Nadia, I appreciate your offer, Mr. Roman. But I can't let you fix something that you broke. I need to handle this on my own." "Roman, Nadia, I know I messed up. But I love you, and I will do anything to make it right. Please let me help you." "Nadia, love isn't enough. You need to understand that trust takes time to build, and now, I don't know if I'll ever be able to trust you again." As the months passed, Roman began to feel the weight of his decision. He knew that he had made a mistake and that he had lost Nadia's love. He tried to make amends, but Nadia was cold towards him. He could see the pain in her eyes and it broke his heart. He confronted Emily. "Roman, Emily, I need to talk to you about how you treat the servants. It's not right for you to be so cruel to them." "Emily, why should I care about how I treat the servants? They are just lowly servants, they are not important." "Roman, that's not true, Emily. They are human beings just like us and they deserve to be treated with respect. Emily, you're being ridiculous, Roman. They are here to serve us, not the other way around. Roman, Emily, I won't stand for your behavior towards Nadia. I won't have you mistreating her or any of the other servants. Emily, why do you care so much about a servant? She's beneath us and she should be grateful for the opportunity to serve us. Roman, that's not how it works, Emily. They deserve to be treated with dignity and respect, regardless of their social status. Emily, you're being sentimental, Roman. You need to understand that this is the way things are. Roman, Emily, I understand that you come from a privileged background, but that doesn't give you the right to treat people poorly. Emily, you just don't understand, Roman. This is how things are done. The servants know their place. Roman, I refuse to accept that, Emily. We should treat everyone with kindness and respect, regardless of their background. Emily, you're going to have to accept it, Roman. This is how things are and how they will always be. Roman was consumed with guilt and despair as he watched Nadia suffer under Emily's cruel treatment. He couldn't help but blame himself for marrying Emily, knowing that it was only to please his father and not because of love. He would often confide in his mother, expressing his regrets and how he wished he could go back in time and make things right for Nadia. He felt guilty for causing her pain, and for not standing up for her when she needed him the most. Mrs. Forbes would try to comfort him, reminding him that he's human and make mistakes and that he should trust in God and also try to make amends for his wrongs. She would also encourage him to speak to Nadia and to let her know how he truly feels about her and his love for her. He would take her advice and try to make things right with Nadia, hoping that she would find it in her heart to forgive him. Roman, Mom, I need to talk to you about something. I'm not happy with this marriage to Emily. I feel like I've betrayed my own feelings and it's tearing me apart. Mrs. Rosemary, I understand how you feel, Roman. But sometimes, we have to make sacrifices for the ones we love. Roman, but was it fair to sacrifice my own happiness for my father's sake? Mrs. Rosemary, I know your father can be difficult, but he loves you and he wants what's best for you. Try to see it from his perspective and try to forgive him. Roman, Mom, I can't shake off this feeling of guilt. I've let her down. Mrs. Rosemary, it's natural to feel guilty, Roman. But it's important to remember that we are human and we make mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them and to move forward. Roman, I just wish I could go back and do things differently. Mrs. Rosemary, we can't change the past, Roman. But we can trust in God's plan for our lives. Roman, Mom, I'm scared. I don't know if I made the right decision. Mrs. Rosemary, I know it's hard, Roman. But always remember that God is in control. Roman, I know you're right, Mom. I'll try to be strong and trust in God's plan. Mrs. Rosemary, that's all any of us can do, Roman. Trust in God and have faith that everything will work out for the best.